Ready.
We are at Whitfield today for the latest Skinner's Ladies Open race, which has been won by mostly Bob and Hannah Gregory on the oldest horse in the race. Hannah, tell us how the race unravelled, please.
We set off at a really good gallop. Bob was flat out. He's particularly slow. I just sat with him and don't pressure him because he's quite a quirky old horse. And although he was good in his day, he lost his way the past few seasons. So I just try not to pressure him and just use his galloping basically. He jumped superb. We did make one mistake down the back, but rider error. And then second circuit, I was thinking, God, I admire pull him up here. We're getting a bit further and further behind, but again, I know he's got a lot of ability and has plenty left in the tank, so I don't give up on him and I don't hassle him too much and just keep going, use his jumping, keep galloping. And the horse came back to me, which he then locked on and took off again. And again, jumped super the next few. And then coming round the home turn, he just kept making it ground and just kept galloping and jumped the last three, absolutely super. I was 6 lengths down after the last and he saw the finish post and just took off, and both of us I think were a bit excited and just kept going, and I just kept riding basically, and he stuck his neck out and won quite gamely.
Well, you did it really well, and you're up against a lady champion rider in Gina Andrews, and I believe this was your first winner.
Yeah, it was my first winner. It's my second Open and only my fourth ride, but again I just sit at the back and take my time, jump every fence as I come, and whatever the outcome's brilliant. If I'm there, I'm there. If I'm not, I'm not, as long as we're both okay. And today it worked out. He just kept galloping and kept finding.
Okay, now Hannah, what do you do for the rest of the week?
I'm travelling head girl for Sophie Leach, so we have plenty of racing this week. I'll be going to Perth, Ludlow, potentially Punchestown. I was at Ayr last night, so plenty of racing, and I think I will go for a drink tonight. It's definitely deserved, as I'm going to make sure Bob's okay first and sort him out.
So you're very busy, and how hard is it for lady riders to get outside rides? Have you been invited to ride other people's horses yet?
No, but look, I'm relatively inexperienced and relatively unexposed, and if someone was to give me a ride, then that'd be fantastic. I would really appreciate it, and I wouldn't mind. But if they don't, then I'm quite happy just riding Bob and really enjoying myself and gaining as much experience as possible.
And where do you live? Where do you come from?
I'm originally from Richmond, North Yorkshire, but I'm based down just outside Gloucester in Westbury-on-Severn, about a mile from Sophie's yard.
And you've now qualified for the Skinner's Ladies Open Final, which is at Stratford. How do you think mostly Bob would go around Stratford?
Well, he has won around Stratford, so I know it will suit him and he will love it. It would be just a case of whether I could get an amateur licence in time, whether he would run or not. Or depends whoever else is really nice to me if I can't. But he's quite quirky, and we'll just see how he goes. He's old. I wouldn't want to just run him into the ground and keep running around to look after him. So he may go back under rules now anyway.
And of course, when you get to Stratford, you may be up against some professionally trained horses.
That doesn't bother me. I do my own thing, and me and Bob will just again go out the back and let the race unfold and see how I get on. It's all a learning experience, and they were all there once upon a time, and it's great riding with them sorts of people because you can ask them for advice and learn a lot from them.
Well, Hannah, well done today. It's absolutely brilliant for you to have your first winner here at Whitfield, which has been prepared brilliantly by Martin Clark and the rest of the guys. Everywhere else in the country is firm, but they've got it.
They've done great to get it on. We've lost a lot of fixtures this weekend, so it's quite nice to be able to run.
Thanks very much, Hannah. Thanks for